Let's take it to the diamond.
Boys, we have another guest today.
Oh, we do.
Fantastic guest. He works crew, obviously, for Dogs. One of the amazing guys who works for the show, makes everything come to life. And he's an avid Yankees fan. And it seems right.
Go Yanks.
Seems right to bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, please welcome Jack Rice.
Jack Rice.
Jack Rice, everybody. Jack.
Ben Rice's cousin.
Not Ben Rice's cousin.
First baseman in New York, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Yes,
man,
sir.
yeah, that's not much of a competition, honestly.
Mr. Rice, Mr.
Let's go.
Rice,
Welcome,
Mr.
Rice. Good to have you on this side of the glass.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yes,
Thank you, Jack, for having
yes,
me
sir.
on the greatest sports show.
Oh, dude, we love to hear that. We love to hear
Wow,
that.
what a show today.
I know, a
No,
lot
this-
of guests, a lot
This
of
show
fam.
is absolutely stacked. You got Jose, Sydney, and then you guys too.
You got Jose, Sydney.
I don't think he's ever kissed my behind this much ever. This guy.
Bro is happy to be here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
man.
It's
Yes,
good
sir.
to it's good
Yes,
to
sir.
hear. But
All right, boys. I want to get right into it now. Before we get into any Yanks talk or anything, really early on in this season, a big change is ABS, the challenging. All right. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I watched the Cincinnati Reds game. I know who else watched it. Probably nobody. But you saw the TikToks, dude. ABS is like freaking amazing. Is it sick? Is it not? What are we thinking?
I knew it was going to have an immediate impact. It just changes the entire landscape of the game right away. And now I think teams are working through like the growing pains with it.
Yeah.
And I think now you have to have a strategy of when to use them. Like, I think the strategy should be, right? Some players, the best hitters on the team, the catcher, not always, should have free reign. Like Aaron Judge, like Juan Soto. These guys that know the zone have over 400 on base percentages every single year. Those guys should have free reign. They should be able to challenge whatever they want.
Yeah.
Whatever you think is a ball, you tap your helmet and
They're gonna know.
You challenge it. That's what I think. But with the other guys, the surrounding cast, the even like the good players, just not the great players, I think you have to wait. And I think, so say if the count's 2-0 and you get called and you're batting and you get called for a strike and you don't agree with it, I don't think you should tap your helmet there. Like 2-0,
That's the way
nobody on with one out in like the fourth inning.
Because you want to like keep the starting pitchers keep their pitching stands like all the way up. Like, keep their pitch count like the hundreds. Like kick them out early.
Yeah, but that's kind of like going against my point. I'm thinking like that situation doesn't matter, right? Say same inning. I'll keep it in the fourth inning.
Right.
Same inning. Bases loaded. It's 2 outs. It's a 3-2 count.
Yeah.
Then you don't agree with the call. Then you tab your helmet.
You're tabbing your head.
you're
But if
tabbing
it's 1 out, nobody on, and the count's 2-0, I think it has to be very situationally based when you pull the trigger on the helmet tap. We're gonna keep doing this all show.
Dude.
Rub your belly and pat your head. That's what they should be
That's
doing.
the thumbnail right
That's
there.
what they should be doing.
Yeah,
but
dude.
and it's changed the game for the better because you know what? And I'll let you take it next, Rice. The umpires are getting exposed.
Yeah.
These guys with big egos who have been behind the dish for 25 years are the ones that are messing up most of the calls. Throughout the first week of the season, the data shows if ump has more than a certain amount of I don't know, experience, or he's older.
Yeah.
He's the older umpires are the ones getting the most calls overturned. The younger guys are not.
Yeah.
So it's like it fixes a lot. What do you think, Rice?
Yeah, go ahead.
What I will say is, if Joe West and Angel Hernandez were still in the league, they would still get clowned on.
Yeah.
You've seen the past because they've had terrible
they're
calls
horrible
from pitchers. Even CC Sabathia during that playoff game, he said that the Angel Hernandez should not be umping any playoff games.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good opportunity for the newer umpires to come in and just kind of new, they don't want to be the most hated. They don't want to be the most hated umpire in baseball.
I would even say with this too, and it's something that starting to see technology used a little bit more and stuff too. We saw in football with the virtual measurement stuff they're doing now too with the chip in the ball or whatever. I honestly think it's cool now. This is kind of taking the storyline that torpedo bats, were kind of having their moment last season.
Yeah, that was that quickly dissolved. This is here to stay.
This is here to stay. I will say this. It is cool now. In regular season, it's great because it's making or breaking some of these calls, and that's cool and all. When you get to playoffs, dude,
it's different. It's going to be a different animal.
Let me just say this. So there are times in playoffs, this might be controversial, but like some of these calls, historic calls, like they could have been wrong, absolutely, but it's about having the right guy there calling it and staying by it. Let me tell you something. As we're gonna go into football for a second. As a Bills fan, I 110% believe that Brandon Cooks caught that football this year. But I understand and respect the rules of the game, and I accept that the Bills lost that game. There are some other reasons, sure. I think when it comes to playoffs this year, we're going to see some sour calls happen and fans be very, very
But that's
mad.
the thing. That's the thing. You can't be mad if it gets the call right.
It's
if
true.
the call is overturned to the correct call, you have nothing to complain about. And I know it's been around. Baseball's like the oldest American sport. It's like it's been played since like the 1870s, right?
Yeah.
It's been professional since like the 1880s or the 1890s.
Yeah.
So it's been like this as long as time, where umpires have an influence on the game. They're trying to take that away, which I like. But at the same time, I think you still need them out there. Because you only get 2 challenges, and we can't just go to robo-umps. So we got to at least like transition smoothly.
I will even say this too. Like, I think what it's good for is to go and show, and as sad as this may be, that you can't have certain positions in any major league game, especially baseball, referees, whatever it may be, an umpire. You cannot keep legacy guys for the sake of legacy, okay? These older umps, they're great. Don't get me wrong. They do their job well. But it's a physical game. If you are not seeing something correctly, you are impacting.
Yes.
It might seem so little, but you can impact an entire season.
I think, yes. I think the stats are going to start to show, the umpire scorecards that come out, I think they're going to start to show that the older umps are getting more calls overturned, and the MLB is going to have to adjust. But ABS is very cool. I'm excited to see how this will play out for the rest of the season. Yeah. I'm excited to see what I said, like teams building a strategy for it. But Rice, our Yankees, man, your shirt. They're starting the season 5-1. The pitching looks incredible.
The pitching is amazing.
What are you thinking? How you feeling?
Obviously, yes, it's still early in the season, but a lot of the guys, the Cam Schlittler, Ryan Weathers, too. Yeah, those guys, they look great.
Kid,
holy shit!
When Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon come back, watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out!
This rotation's unreal. Yeah. I haven't seen. I mean, they broke records.
They did break records.
The first 5 games, they have like the lowest starter ERA ever. They have the lowest amount of runs given up, tied for the lowest. Like, this is, if we can do this the whole season, it takes a lot of pressure off the offense, which, let me remind you, was number 1 in the league last year. For the people that saying, why did we run it back? Oh, maybe because they were so dominant.
Let me even say this too. We've talked about it, especially during the offseason too. Like, not crazy moves during the offseason at all for the Yanks. Like, really nothing substantial, right?
Yeah.
And the conversation has just been, somebody's got to step up. You know what I mean? It can't just be the identity is Judge. But let me tell you something. As much as I wanted to be Jazz, and I still think Jazz could step up, absolutely. But as much as I wanted it to be like, I don't know, some other guy, some other identity, right? Dude, his pitching core just is the unsung hero right now. It's all about health, like you said.
And I thought too, and on health, like Garrett Cole, obviously he missed all of last year, and that was, that's our ace. Sucks. That's our guy. Yeah. Max Fried's pitching like an ace. Cam Schlittler's pitching like an ace. Rodon had a sick year last year, but Garrett Cole is the ace of the New York Yankees until he retires. Like, this dude has done so much for our team, our franchise. He goes out there, when you give him the ball every 5 days, he gives you his best. He is dynamite. His mentality is insane. He is everything an ace is. And the only question I had was, will he still have his velocity when he comes back from Tommy John? This dude's pumping 99 in spring training.
It's like he's angrier.
We're good.
It's like he's angrier now,
We're good. Maybe add another bullpen arm, and this Yankee team, man, all you got to do is hit in the playoffs, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
You see Bearded Cole? The guy looks sick.
Bearded Cole just adds like plus 10 attributes to every single, like, strength, accuracy, Ks per 9, everything. Dude, the beard.
It's so far. But I do have to say this, when we were talking about it, like, last episode too, like, in-house guys. I think we kind of credited the Mets being a little bit better with that. And, like, Yanks, some of these older teams that are just like, I don't know if this is the right way to define them, but like almost like dynamic teams that you just like associate with being like winningest teams in baseball. Probably Yankees, Dodgers, teams like that. Dude, it is such a like refreshing thing to see a kid like Schlittler. Like just like Schlittler, no, bro. Yeah. Schlittler. There is an L in there.
There's an L in there. But he doesn't take many. None so far. Actually, not even an earned run. But
knock on wood right now. But
you don't need to knock on wood, Cam. He's that dude.
Let me just say though, it's so refreshing to see a guy just like work. You know what I mean? Like, there's not enough of that.
He's got every single bit of
all
it.
the talk about, let's try to get Paul Skeens. Let's steal him.
Energy guy.
Dude.
From Boston, too. Gritty, and he loves being a Yankee.
Yeah. Gritty.
He said, like, last year when he started, he's like, I don't care about the Red Sox anymore. I'm a lifetime Red Sox fan. I don't care.
Dude, somebody was tweeting at him, bro, you should come to the Red Sox. And he's like, nah, bro, look at these pinstripes, bro. Like, come on.
That's the thing. Like, he could talk and he can back it up. There's no one it can hit him right now.
No, dude.
Everyone's like, you're starting a rookie for Game 3. Oh, easy win for the Red Sox.
Oh yeah, look what happened. Yeah, look what happened. But yeah, the Yankees start off hot.
The guy's insane.
Rice, we got to wrap up. Rice, do you have a sleeper team to make the playoffs this year in the MLB?
Cincinnati Reds. I think they're going to run it back.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
And then they get spanked by the Dodgers in the wild card game.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they might put up a fight because with signing Suarez.
Yeah, they got a lot of young guys on that team too. I could see it. What do you think? Anybody?
Honestly, I would say the only crazy thing, I think it could end up being Red Sox, Yankees for the 1-2, and Toronto's at the 3. That's a hot.
Now you're on my train.
You know what I mean? I don't want to discredit Boston at all. Like
Red Sox have started the season really bad. But.
Yeah, no, but you know what? They heat up at the right time, I feel.
Oh, I have I have all the faith in the world in them, honestly. I just feel like
team. Toronto, I know we talked about it a little bit, but watching a little bit too, like, I feel like they're a little more figured out, and they kind of lost more than they gained. So, I don't know, dude. I
completely agree.
It's hard to make it back.
People are saying they got better. I'm like, where?
Yeah, dude. It's hard to make it back. It's hard to make it, first of all, to go back to the same stage that you're at before. That's even harder. Yeah. It's even harder, dude.
No, it's always like that in every sport.
Yeah.
Unless you won. Unless you won it all.
Unless you won, maybe.
Yeah, if you win it all, it's easier to get back than getting to the big game and losing.
Yeah, dude.
But we got to wrap it up. My sleeper team, it's Miami Marlins, man.
Ooh. Dude, they're kind of dirty.
They're tied for the best record in baseball with the Yankees and the Brewers.
I was going to say Miami,
one other team. Miami Marlins, they got young dudes. Kyle Stowers is actually injured right now.
Making some plays,
He's a stud. He had over 25 homers last year, 80 RBIs. He's a beast. Sandy Alcantara. He is back to his full form. He just pitched a complete game last night. Yeah. He is like that. If he could continue that as an ace. But close it out. One thing you want to see in the MLB this year, it could be anything. Like there's no like construct. There's there's no like boundaries here. Anything could be abstract as you want.
It's kind of common, but a Yankees World Series.
Well, yes, okay, I like it. I like it. Tip the cap.
I tip the cap, but it's tied really tight to my head.
Hey, yeah, it's squeezing his brain.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, and this might be a little funny, but there was hope not last year, but 2 years ago. I would love a Subway Series World Series, dude. I would love that. I would love, dude. The Soto, the Soto, Lindor, Judge, Jazz Chisholm when he becomes a star.
Yeah, the whole tri-state area would probably be up in flames.
Let me just say, last time it happened, there's certain outlook there. I don't know, but what do you got, Ryan? What do you want to see?
I want Ben Aros to be an all-star, and I think he will be. I think he's on his way.
That's fantastic. Yes. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Dogs in the House. We want to thank Jack Rice. We want to thank Sydney Mountain, Jose Rojas, Ryan, as always, one of your hosts.
Go Yanks, go Knicks, Mike Brown. Figure it out, or else I'm going to come on here next week and start blaming you again. Well, you heard I know you watch every week, so
well, you heard it from Ryan, and I'm just going to say thank you guys, as always, for listening and tuning in. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, dogs_in_the_house.